Welcome to the deep dive. You sent us a wild stack of match reviews and backstage promos breaking down the clash between Maki Itoh and Natsupoi.
Right, at Stardom's Yokohama Arena.
Exactly. And we're skipping the usual intro today because, honestly, we have to talk about Itoh literally reaching under the ring before the bell even rings.
Yeah, to pull out that resurrected Frankenstein version of the Kawazilla. I mean, the massive cute obsession Natsupoi thought she had successfully cleared.
Which is just wild. Like, that single moment really sets the tone for everything we're diving into today.
It really does. Our mission with your sources today is to figure out how psychological warfare and, sheer relentless charisma turned this physical bout into an absolute masterclass in ring storytelling.
Okay, so let's unpack this Kawazilla spot. It feels straight out of a horror movie.
Oh, 100%.
Right. Like, you think you've destroyed the cursed object. The villain brings it back just to prove you are not safe. She isn't just using a prop. She's securing rent-free space in Natsupoi's head before they even lock up.
Yeah, it completely shifts the emotional stakes right from the start. But what's so brilliant about this match layout is that Ito's mind games, well, they immediately backfire.
Oh, they totally backfire. Natsupoi just rips the Kawazilla away and uses it against her.
Exactly, and then she launches into that massive plancha suicida. So the psychological dominance Itoh tried to establish is just instantly shattered.
Right. And with her mental trap blown to pieces,
Right.
Itoh is forced to rely entirely on her pain tolerance. It's a brutal onslaught.
Yeah, she takes the fisherman's screw and the burial gift body press.
And instead of staying down, she initiates this incredibly gritty comeback sequence. Driven by headbutts, a swinging DDT, and a brutal foot stomp to the face.
The shift in her offense is so crucial there. She's transitioning from those theatrical mind games to just raw physical desperation.
Because the headbutts aren't pretty.
No, not at all. They're blunt force trauma. It shows the audience that underneath the whole essence of cute persona, Itoh has an absolute iron jaw.
I was watching the 50 center, and right in the middle of taking that beating, the crowd is just roaring.
Oh, the crowd yelling Itoh is just deafening.
And then she flips Natsupoi the middle finger. Here's where it gets really interesting. Is that defiance just raw adrenaline, or is it a calculated trap to make Natsupoi sloppy?
Looking at her track record, it's definitely a deliberate bait. Natsupoi is incredibly technically sound, right? So to beat her, Itoh needs her to be furious and aggressive, not precise.
So that middle finger throws Natsupoi off her game plan.
Exactly. She rushes in for her modified clutch, basically walking right into the trap.
Wow, and Itoh cashes her perfectly, transitioning straight into her own signature Itoh clutch for the sudden 3-count win.
It's just textbook ring awareness. But the match ending there, the bell ringing, that is really just a transition to the character.
Right, because she grabs the mic and declares her Itoh Respect Army is the hope and true justice of Stardom, claiming she defeated the, quote, evil boy of the cosmic angels.
And then backstage, the whiplash is just incredible. She gives this intense promo about proving she's the absolute essence of cute, and then, without missing a beat, she just starts screaming at the camera for the fans to buy her t-shirts.
It is hilarious. She monetizes the momentum instantly. But look at how Natsupoi reacts to all this. In the backstage transcript she shared, she's sitting here totally bewildered.
Yeah, she's literally wondering aloud if she's stuck in a nightmare.
Right. Wondering if the whole resurrected Kawazilla thing was just a bad dream.
Yeah.
Yet she admits this deep jealousy of Ito's one-of-a-kind charisma.
Which is the real genius of the booking here. By having Natsupoi validate Ito's unique entertainment value, she elevates her opponent even in the
She even calls her ridiculous, right?
Exactly. And then she vows 100-fold revenge, which immediately hooks the fans to their inevitable rematch.
It's just brilliant mutual elevation. It really proves to you that succeeding at this level in Stardom requires balancing insane physical endurance with just master-level character work.
Yeah, because the physical damage tells the story of the match, but the persona tells the story of the rivalry.
Exactly. Which leaves you with something to ponder after you finish listening to that. If the self-proclaimed justice of Stardom relies on resurrecting creepy cute objects and flipping the bird to win, how do we actually define who the good guy is in the world of sports entertainment? Maybe the only real hero is the one who simply refuses to let you look away.